Okay, I hope everyone can see my screen. So before we ended last week and before we did a little class on staking, the staking class is a general class which I'm going to be in. We are going to do it by before the end of this week too. So before we tried to round up last week, we said we did some introduction about forex and crypto. And I said crypto trading is just the exchange of one cryptocurrency against another cryptocurrency. Please don't unmute yourself again, please. So we said cryptocurrency is just the exchange of one crypto coin against another. And also it is actually the speculation on the price of a particular underlying crypto asset. And we can also make profit not just by buying and holding cryptocurrency, but also by investing in long-term crypto investment. So we cannot just do earn profit by short-term holding. We also have long-term holding to generate profit as far as crypto trading is concerned. Then we can also speculate on the price of an underlying asset in the future market. I said that cryptocurrency is basically an online asset that uses cryptography for its security. And I said that we could not talk about cryptocurrency without talking about blockchain technology. And I said the blockchain ledger or blockchain is a digital ledger that records information in such a way that it cannot be hacked or tampered with. This ledger uses cryptography for its operation and security. And I also talk about cryptocurrencies and tokens, coins and tokens. And I think I made mention of the characteristics of cryptocurrencies like flexibility, value backed by purchasing power, growth over time, and many more, the use cases of cryptocurrency. I think by now we know some cryptocurrencies already. And I also gave a brief introduction about Forex. So today we are going to be going back on Binance, where we are going to do a deep study on Binance, and we move on with the fundamentals of Forex. So I don't think my network is poor. If it's for my network, I don't think it's really poor because I think I'm using Camtel and also MTM at the same time. So I don't think it should have bad network. It should be your network that is poor, not mine. So the first thing when you do when you get Binance is that you need to understand that we need to go on Binance to be able to do trading. Because I said there are two types of trading, right? We have the spot trading for crypto where we just buy a cryptocurrency and we hold it to make profit. So I could just give you a signal that go to Binance and buy the cryptocurrency BNB, Binance coin. You go and buy. You just go and buy, you keep it there, and then the value rise. We could do future trading. A future trading is like you are trading the forex market. So from here, when you just create your Binance wallet, I always advise that the first thing to do is to make sure that you click up here on that icon. Then you switch to the pro version. Some people, when they create their own is light version, and where yours is on the light version, you can't see this icon beneath here. You will see just about 3 of the icons. So the first thing is to click on this profile stuff, and then you switch it to a light version. So if I put on a light version, you guys will see for yourself. You see that for the light version, I have just this, and this. That would really be a little bit tough for you. So when you do that, just first of all click here. Then you take you take the pro version, and the pro version will look more user friendly. Then you need to make sure that you have verified your account. You click here, there are some procedure to verify it, and from there you have the home page, which is quite important. You see deposit, you see referral, you see client trading, and you see margin, stuff like that, stuff like that, stuff like that. The other time we came here on this particular more button, and we saw the options, more options, and we saw other options like staking, saving. Those are different things we're going to explore with time. But for now, we just look at staking as we did the other day. And when you come here on Binance, you can look the hot cryptocurrency traded that day. So today, the top hot cryptocurrency, we have BNB, and we have AXS. Now, we have the top gainers of the day from the homepage. We see that the highest cryptocurrency that has gone up today is Dego. It has gone up 24%. That means if you had your investment in crypto for the last 24 hours, you'd have earned 24% of it if you had it in Dogo. We also had Lino that has gone up to 90% profit a day. In Forex, you can never see an increase of even up to 2% a day. In Forex, it's difficult. The exchange rate or the fluctuation of exchange rate of a particular currency cannot push up to 2% a day. It's difficult. So, but in crypto, you can have 100%, even 1,000% a day. The season will come where life will be changed. I keep saying this. Now, the next button here is you can also see the top losers as well. So you can see that coins have lost a lot. You see the top losers. If you are holding this crypto, you have lost minus 17% of your money. Now, you don't lose this money when you trade spot. On spot, right? If you're trading the spot market, what you're going to have will be floating loss. Floating, the loss will be floating. That means if you bought one coin for $5 and the price drop, maybe that one coin is still there, maybe equivalent to $3. So you have a floating loss of negative $2. What if the price of this coin rises back to $5? You are going to get back your money, which is $5 per coin. Understand? So in future trading, we are going to be talking about floating loss. And so in spot trading, we are going to be talking about floating loss. And in future trading, we are going to be talking about real loss, where you can blow your account. So the second icon here, it takes us to the market. And here on the market, you can easily spot the spot market and the future market. Okay. We can easily spot these two markets, which is the spot and the future market. So same pair traded in spot is same pair traded in future. But just that there's future market, you can increase your potential of earning. In future trading, right? You are speculating on the price of an asset. You don't own the asset. That means if you are trading future market on Bitcoin, for example, we want to sell Bitcoin. We don't need to have Bitcoin as our balance for future trading, right? To sell the Bitcoin for future trading, we don't need to have the Bitcoin. We just need to do a sell position, a sell speculation. Our balance for future trading could be USDT, right? But we still place, I'm going to do all the examples today. And today is one of the more fundamental class. And that's why I say I'm not going to upload this video. If there is anybody that have missed the class of today, let the person consider he has missed the lesson of today. Because I cannot do a class for the first day of the week and people miss the class. And this is one of the reasons why people keep complaining, hey, sir, I have not this one, I'm blowing my account. Because what? People pay for classes because the classes are even cheap. They miss the classes, they don't attend. You even give free opportunity for people to learn, they don't come, but they want to be successful in trading. And I'll tell you, if you don't do the right thing in trading, know that you are doing with money. And anytime you are going to trade, you are going to weep. That means you are going to cry. So the best thing is to do is to follow the instruction, be there when they are doing important things. Do not miss a class. No class is useless. You may have read about Binance already, but it's important to be in that class. So as I was saying, I'm going to do all of these examples today. So here in the future market, I will do example. Here for the spot, I just need to hold a trade. For example, if I held a UTK, I should have been making 3% profit of my account. So let's say I was trading it with $100. I should have made at least a plus $3 just by holding this. And if the value of this coin drop, I'm not going to lose my money, but I just have a floating loss. So, but for the fact that you don't lose in spot trading, it doesn't mean that you should just go in any pair you see you buy. There's a pair that will take months to rise, and your money will be undervalued for those months. So it's best to understand to apply good technical analysis and fundamental analysis before you buy, even in the spot market, which you are going to learn in the day side. So when I come on the spot market here, I would like to click on fiat. That means what? I want any cryptocurrency that I have, I want to trade to be paired with a stable coin USDT. That's what makes trading interesting in crypto. This coin which is stable, USDT, is a stable coin. That means the value does not goes down, no goes up. The value is stagnant. So what happens is I could buy a coin and the coin pump up. I could have $100, for example. I buy Bitcoin and Bitcoin goes plus 5%. That is $5, right? So my new balance could be $105. So I can convert this to USDT stable coin, which it will not fluctuate again. Now, if the value of Bitcoin drop to negative, for example, let's say it drops to negative 10%, that means I'll be these $5 go away and I'll still lose $5 again. So my account now will be, my Bitcoin value now will be $95. But what if you have converted, right? What if you have converted your $105 to USDT? This will be stable. So when the price of Bitcoin goes negative 10%, for example, you can still bring in again, this is your $105 to buy Bitcoin again. And so when the value of Bitcoin rises, you still build. So let's say you buy again and the value of Bitcoin goes again, maybe plus 5%. You are going to earn 5% of this money. So let's say that the next time you do the trade, you now have $110, for example. Now you convert back this $110 from a volatile coin to a stable coin, which is USDT, right? So that you don't have a stable coin. Now, when the value of a particular coin drops again, you can buy again at a lower price. And when the value increases, you make profit, you still reconvert it to a stable coin. So this is with the process of spot and building of crypto portfolio using tactics and techniques to better pick up price at the level where the value of a particular coin will rise. And remember that we have more than 4,000 cryptocurrency. And not just on Binance could we trade, but Binance is the most sophisticated trading platform, which if you understand how to use Binance, you can use any other platform. In any other platform, they will have similar characteristics like market, trade, funding, wallet, and other like futures. So, but there are other brokerages that do not offer future trading. Binance is one of those that does offer. Exchanges like Hotbit do not offer. They offer just the spot. And there are different type of market execution that Binance offer that many exchanges does not even offer, right? So this is when I click here, spot. When I come to spot, I need to click on the fiat. When I click on fiat, I'll have all, you see that all the coins I have here is being linked to USDT, Ethereum USDT, ADA USDT, BNB USDT. So for me, just by having a USDT balance, I can use it to buy any of this coin. So the next feature here is trade. If you want to go to the trade window, you can come here to go to the trade window. And the trade window, it will always be made up of a sell order book that shows the people selling that particular cryptocurrency at the moment and the quantity. We have a buy order book that shows the number of people buying that cryptocurrency at the particular quantity at a particular price as well. Then we have the trade placement window that gives us possibility to set a market order, either a limit or a market order. Most of the time when I'm trading instantaneously, I'll be changing that to market order. That means I want to buy the price of that cryptocurrency there and there. And it's only on Binance that you got this most of the time. Because what you need to understand is that if you are to buy Bitcoin Cash, for example, of $100, there should be somebody willing to sell Bitcoin Cash for you at $100 too. And if this does not happen, if you are selling your coin and there's nobody to buy, that means there is not enough liquidity and you are going to wait for some time for your order to be filled. That could be 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes for that order to be filled so that you have somebody that will either sell what you want to buy to you or somebody that will buy what you want to sell. But on Binance, we have the option for market execution because of the high liquidity of Binance. And you can execute a trade instantly. Even sometimes they feel a little bit hybrid. It does an instant execution because of the liquidity we have on Binance. So most exchanges are going to be using the limit market order, and you realize that when you place a limit trade, it can take some time for it to get validated. So I'm going to explain that to you more better. We have now the feature trade window as well. The first trade window is for spot, and the second one is for features. And on features, we are going to exploit its characteristics. We also have our wallet where we do deposit. You can do deposit a coin here. You can withdraw. You can do deposit. You can withdraw. You can transfer. So now let's go back to market, for example, and we decide that we want to buy a coin like Dogecoin, for example. You heard people talking about Dogecoin. The first thing you have to do is to do a deposit in your wallet. That's the first thing. So if you want to deposit, you have to click on deposit. Once you click on deposit, you have to select the crypto you want to deposit. If the crypto is not on this history list or most trending, you can type the name of the crypto up here. And for example, if I want to deposit USDT, I'll click on USDT that I want to deposit it. Then I'll copy this wallet address by clicking in this box like this. When I click, you say wallet address copied. So if I go, maybe I'm telling you people that, okay, your group, please, you people should help me with, or I'm begging you people some dollars. I will just paste like that and tell people that, okay, go and send me some dollars inside. You go maybe, and if you are a merchant, you can send some USDT to that wallet and it's going to come reflect in my account balance. So I have the balance to be able to trade. And when I go on that spot wallet, you see that my money that I have on that spot wallet has been kept in the form of USDT. It's a stable coin, has been kept in the form of USDT, which is a stable coin. So the value will not and never fluctuate. It will always remain there like that. So the pairs you are trading must match your balance. That's one thing I want to tell you. You cannot come here and then you want to trade. Let's say you want to trade. Let me say Bitcoin BNB, for example. Let me put Bitcoin and BNB. Let's say BTC BNB. That's not BTC. Okay. Let's say you want to trade BTC and Binance USD. So if you want to trade BTC Binance USD and you have USDT as your balance, USDT as your balance, it will not go because it's not being paired to that. If you want to buy Bitcoin with USD with BUSD, which will have the balance of USDT will not go. But as far as you have a coin, you can sell that coin to get any other stable coin. So I could use USDT to buy a coin and sell that coin to any other coin. So practically, let me show you. We are on the future market now. So I will select a coin. Let's say after my analysis, I see that it's good to invest in Ethereum. I'll click no. Let me check a pair that is going up. I don't want to waste $1 here. Okay, Luno could be good. Okay, the value of Luno is a little bit stable. So I have USDT in my wallet. So I'll click on the buy button. If I tell you to go and buy Luno, you click on the buy button. Then now you select here the market execution. You take market execution. Now you put an amount of your USDT that you want to use to buy the Luna, sorry. I'll use, let's say I use $100 to buy Luna. Here, there is no demo account, so you have to be careful. Let's use $100 to buy Luna. We'll click on buy Luna here. And number, please enter number. So let me make 100 only. Now, you see they will tell us success. It means we now have Luna. So if you check under your wallet, you're going to refresh. You see that Luna will be credited to me. You see this Luna that we have been credited with, right? And it has been deducted from my USDT balance. So we could keep this Luna. One day you could see that this $100 for Luna that we bought is now equivalent maybe to $105. And you are very much satisfied with the benefit. What you are going to do is that you go back on market and then you search that Luna. You search Luna because you own the asset. Now, since I own Luna, I could sell off back Luna to get my stable coin. So I will now take on sell. And I can decide to take the totality, 100% of my Luna. So I take 100%. So I'm going to be selling all the Luna I got in a market execution, which I want an automated something. I sell back and I put 100 and I sell. People will see that, okay, it shows success. If I go under wallet and check, I do not have Luna again because I've sold it off. So my Luna balance will now be 0. And everything now goes back to USDT. So if I tell you, okay, there is a coin on Binance that we are predicting that the value is going to rise today as a crypto trader, that's why I said after your first week of training, your first 2 weeks of training, you can start trading crypto in a spot market. For the future market, you need deep technical analysis and also some fundamentals. Same as for the spot. Apart of just because I could give you a signal and I'm expecting you to trade. If you are blowing your account in Forex, please trade crypto spot. If you are scared of blowing your account, here you trade your crypto spot. It's very easy. So what you're going to do is, let me say, okay, I tell you, hey, buy me, the value of Ethereum is going to rise. There's some fundamentals coming up for Ethereum and you know the symbols. So sometimes you don't really need to worry about the symbols of this cryptocurrency, the names, because some people think, okay, they must know all the names. If you want to know the names, you want to see all the names, go to TradingView and create your watch list, which I think I will be showing you in the days ahead, which you'll be reading all the names of the cryptocurrency. So if I'm giving you a cryptocurrency, I know that maybe you don't know about it. I'll give you the name and the symbol. So I can tell you, go and buy DOT. You know that this is DOT. You come and click on DOT. The first thing you need to make sure which balance do you have. If your DOT balance is USDT, then you can use a USDT to buy DOT. So, and I first of all said that make sure that your balance should always be USDT. So that when you come to spot market, you go on fiat. You are going to see all the crypto paired with USDT. That's what I said. So let's say I go to DOT. I want to buy DOT. I'll come to DOT. I take buy. Market order. I put the amount I want to spend. I want to spend $100 to buy DOT. I click. Simple. I got DOT. So if this DOT now rise in value, let's say 50%, that means I'm going to have at least 50% of my $100. So my $100 now will become $150, which now I can now sell the DOT to get back a stable coin equivalent to what the rising value have given me. So if I go back to the market, I can go on spot features, spot fiat. I look on DOT. I look for DOT. Since I have DOT as an underlying asset, I can sell off my DOT, the totality of my DOT, to get back what? USDT. So I'm selling DOT to get USDT. And if I'm buying, I'm using USDT to buy DOT. So if I sell off my totality for DOT, you see now I got totality. I've sold off my DOT and I do not have DOT again. So spot trading is something very, very, very easy and practical. which each and every one of us should know how to do it. Now, some people are going to face difficulties in getting funding in their Binance account, because normally when you create your Binance account, you need to copy the wallet of your address. If you want to get USDT, you want to buy USDT from someone, you need to copy the wallet address to send to that person. So if to do a deposit, you always need to click on deposit. Let me stress more on USDT because that's what you'll be depositing most of the time. You click on the trending. You can click any of the USDT here. You click on it, and they are going to give you options for this wallet. The first wallet is ECR2C20 wallet. You have the BEP2 wallet. You have the Binance Smart Chain wallet, and you have the Trump wallet. I repeat and I repeat and I repeat. If you want to send USDT to somebody, tell the person to send to you the TRC20 wallet. That means when you click on it, this wallet here will change to the wallet corresponding to this network. So they are different network, and each network has its fee applied to it. So with this Trump network, you can send even $10,000 worth USDT, and they cut to just $1. Is that not amazing? I mean, just $1. So you always make sure that if you want to buy your USDT, your merchant will always tell you, give me the Trump wallet. This is it. You click on here, you highlight it, and you copy this wallet and send to the person. If it's that you wanted to buy BNB, you want to receive BNB into your account. BNB is Binance Smart Chain. I'm going to stress on this following. If you click on BNB, for example, you want to receive BNB. The right wallet for BNB is this one, BNB. B that has a BSC, Binance Smart Chain. So most of the time, you are going to receive your BNB through Binance Smart Chain. And even when you are sending money to your Trust wallet to buy tokens, it will be under the Binance Smart Chain network. Okay. If you want to receive Ethereum, for example, the best network to choose will be the first network here. This Ethereum network, the first one. You just highlight there and you copy the wallet here. If you want to send Bitcoin, you click. If you want to deposit Bitcoin, you click. And this is the first wallet that you copy, the BTC wallet. That's what you copy. So I hope that that is very clear to each and every one of us. So from now, I think that we can exploit the features of the feature trading. Once I click on feature trading, for example, I leave from spot to feature trading. I'm going to see my favorite. If I like, I add pairs to my favorite by styling them. So for example, you have the USDT and you have the USDM wallet features. Like you're going to be trading, all your features will be linked to your balance will be USDT. So I click USDM features. I will see that all of the cryptocurrency I'll be trading is linked to USDT, a stable coin. So normally when you are trading features, you need to transfer money from your spot wallet to your feature wallet. Initially, when you do a deposit to your Binance account, it will go under the spot wallet. So if you want to trade, the first thing you want to trade features to do is to do a transfer. You can come under wallet. Under wallet, you can even go on overview if you want. Then you take transfer. Here I can transfer from my spot wallet to my future M account. This is spot what? Spot to USDM features. So if you want to trade the future market, you have to transfer listing. You have to transfer USDT from your spot account to your USDM feature account. So I will select. I will transfer $100. I select okay, USDT, I put amount. I'll put $100 and I'll transfer it. So it's gone. So if I go now under overview wallet, I'm going to see that I have my totality of my money. But this time around, if I click on spot to see how much I have now in spot, you will realize that it's now 900 and something. If I go to features, I refresh, you see I have $100. The $100 are transferred to my future account. So let's go back to the market. And to the market, we go to features. And under features, we take the USDM features because I have US dollars data, which is a stable coin, which I'll be using as my capital to speculate on the price of underlying asset. So maybe I want to trade Bitcoin in the crypto in the future market. Here, if the value of Bitcoin is going down and I sell, and I sell in the future market, as the value of Bitcoin is dropping, I will be making profit because I'm speculating on the price. I am not owning Bitcoin, which the value will decrease and my capital will decrease. I don't own it, but I speculate on the price of the Bitcoin. So if I buy Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin is going up, I still don't own Bitcoin, but I am speculating on the price of that Bitcoin. And there are different options that can permit me to speculate and earn higher. I also speculate and earn and lose bigger. So they have many options in the future trading than the spot, which you buy and hold the assets. I hope that this lesson is getting into our bone marrows. I hope so. My net, somebody says he's not seeing the screen. Gilbert says he's not seeing my screen. If you are seeing my screen, type 1 in the comment box. If you are seeing my screen, type 1 in the comment box so everybody can see my screen. That's great. Now, let's go. From here, let's say I want to buy Bitcoin or I want to sell Bitcoin. I want to speculate on the price of Bitcoin in the future market. I will take sell. Now, there are very important things here you should know. And it should stick in you today and forever. The first thing here is that you realize that the interface for the future has two additional something. We have isolated and 5x OBN. And then you discover that we have stop loss and take profit. Now here, what happens is that if you have a balance of $100 in your future account and you speculate with $50 that Bitcoin is going to rise and the price of Bitcoin rather begin to drop, you'll be losing this your $50 that you speculated with. So if you lose all the $50 and you have the option of cross margin, that means I click where you saw isolated, select cross. If you have the option of this cross margin here, it means that after the $50 has been consumed, that you speculated on the trade with, the remaining $50 in your account will be attacked. So you can lose what you speculated the trade with, and even the remaining balance. Are you hearing? But if I choose isolated, I will only lose the $50 I used to speculate that trade, but it will not attack my remaining balance. Are you listening? Now, we are going to have the option of leverage. You're going to see 5x to even 125x. What does it mean? It means that if I want to speculate on the price of Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin is at -7% now. So if I say Bitcoin is going to buy, and I place a buy on Bitcoin, for example, and normally Bitcoin rises from the time I place a trade to plus 5%, for example, and my leverage was 5x, it means that now my reward will not just be the 5% of the amount I used to speculate on the price of Bitcoin, but my reward will be 5% times a 5% X for leverage. So I'll be earning 25% reward based on the capital I used to speculate on the price of Bitcoin. So if it was $50, I'll earn $50 reward. I'll earn 25% percent reward on the $50 I used to speculate on the price of Bitcoin. Are you hearing? Let me take it back again. On this isolated now, it means that the amount you use to speculate on a trade can only be attacked and your account balance will not be attacked. On cross margin, if you select cross, that means your entire account could be attacked after you have lost the amount you used to speculate on the trade. Are you getting me? Now, if you use leverage, for example, you want to buy Bitcoin, you buy Bitcoin right now, and Bitcoin goes up plus 5%. Your reward for the speculation will be 5% times 5x. So your reward is 25% amount you used to speculate. Are you getting me? Same thing. If you buy Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin rather goes to negative 5%, your loss will be negative 5% times the 5x. So you'll be losing negative 25%. So leverage comes in to spice your profit and to increase the way you also can lose. So we have looked at the margin and we have looked at the isolated this thing, the leverage and the margin. So when you are trading, don't go above 5x if at the beginning. And if you master the skills very well, don't go above 10x. We don't hear. I hope so. Now, good. Now, we can always select the type of orders like in the other one. We can select the limit orders. Forget about this other one, market order, trading stop. You can just focus on the market and the limit. All this other one I'll explain to you is just complicated for nothing. I'll explain the same when I'll be explaining market order for Forex. It will be the same because I have to explain it, showing you the chart. So you can always use the limit and the market. It's okay. So you can use the market and the limit, which is very okay. So I'll be using the markets to do my trade. I don't want to waste time. Now, I also have a stop loss value and a take profit value. It means that if I speculate on the price of Bitcoin, let's say one Bitcoin is equivalent to $30,000, right? And I do a buy speculation on the price of Bitcoin, I could set that when the price of Bitcoin goes up to $32,000, let my trade close automatically. So since I'm buying and I'm expecting a rise, my TP will be $32,000. You can set the value you want. I'm just saying for an example. Then your stop loss could be that since you are buying, if the price of Bitcoin does not go up, but is coming back down, let at $29,000, let your trade close automatically. So the one that is going in your disfavor will be your stop loss, SL. So I will fill my take profit value with a 32,000 and my stop loss with a 29,000. When I don't hear. We don't hear. Okay. I've explained to you in details what you got to do here. So before you trade futures, you must do a detailed analysis. So what if I want to speculate? I have $100 now in my future wallet. I want to speculate a sell on the price of Bitcoin or a buy. Let's say, for example, I will first of all select my isolated margin. Isolated margin. I will set my leverage to 1:5. So you can wipe it and put your 10x. So I'll just put 5x and confirm. I will select my market order and I'll say, okay, since I'm isolating a part of my capital, I will isolate or I will use, you see here BTC, you see USDT. So if you put in BTC, you will show in unit or Satoshi that you will not easily understand. So when you come here, highlight USDT, click to highlight USDT. So I will invest, I will speculate with $50. I take okay. I'm speculating with $50. If I wish I don't put stop loss, I will not put any stop loss. I will not put any take profit for the first trade. And then I say sell, short, then the trade runs. I've speculated on the price of Bitcoin. So if the price of Bitcoin is dropping, I'm going to see my position as well, because if I go back to the features, I bring it up, I go to positions to not to options. Go back. Don't try that one. Coin USDM wallet. Now I've placed a trade. I have to check. I need to just scroll down and I will see positions. It shows that I'm owning a position of this. And based on my position, I'm already losing 0.007% because I short, but the price of Bitcoin want to like go up. Now you see that I'm a plus since I sold. I am on a plus this percent. So if now you've sold your Bitcoin and you come and see that the price, if I sell as I sold like that, if the value of Bitcoin if the Bitcoin drops to -5%, for example, if Bitcoin drops to -5%, what I'll be seeing here will be like plus 25%, because I sold now. They should not confuse you. If the price, because I'm speculating that Bitcoin is going to go down further, the value is going to drop. So the more negative is going, I'm making profit. So he has gone down in negative. That means he has gone to my area of 5 values. So I'll take the 5 values gain, 5 value percentage gain, and multiply by my leverage. So what I'll be seeing at this other end here will be 25% of my. So I'll have a reward. Now I can close this trade if I want automatically. If I want to close this position, I'll just click on close position. I can see set or adjust my leverage. I can see set my stop loss and my take profit. So let's say I want to close the trade and go with the little profit I have made. I'll click on close, and they ask me confirmed. They're asking me to confirm. I'll confirm the closure of this trade, and I've closed my trade. So let's go back. You see that this trade hasn't affected my capital in any significant way because there was no significant movement. So let me stress again on the aspect of leverage. Let's go back to the future market, right? Now, let's say I want to speculate on the price of Bitcoin. Let's say I'm saying that, okay, look, guys, the price of Bitcoin is going to rise. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I need to buy this dot like that. I ought to buy it since I'm here wasting time. I think, oh, it's gone, man. How will small of that? I think Matic is at a good point too. I'm gonna buy Matic. Let me buy some Matic and keep. So at that spot, I'm risking nothing in spot. Let me go back to features. So on features now, I see that the market are trying to rise. So if I take that, okay, let me buy Bitcoin Cash, for example. What I'm going to do here is I will take buy if I want to buy, then I will say first thing is my isolated margin. Isolated. Now I have my isolated margin. I want you people to look here like this. Look, it's 5x now. Now I'll put that I want to use $50. Then you people should look here. They are seeing the cost of the trade. Well, hello. Let's So we want to take a trade. I want to use check baby. You making noise to your baby, Abby. Okay. Let's see. Say I want this trade to cost me just $50. Now I don't need to set a stop loss. If I wish I set a stop loss. If I buy and just need to scroll down on that position, I will see my position. So I can allow this trade to run, right? I can allow this trade to run and my profit is going to read based on what I'm going to get. If the price of this crypto push up, you get it. But now, if I have a 100% negative, I'll be liquidated. That means I'm going to lose the $50. And that's why you lose now in future trading. You lose completely. But in spot, I will not be liquidated. In spot, I will still hold my money. But the value of the money have decreased. Are you guys getting me? Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? Matic, please, you need to pump hard. I'm saying you have to pump hard like that. And now, imagine I bought Matic. Now I have Matic. I could decide to go and sell back my Matic. I just take totality of my Matic. I sell off everything if I want. When I sell off, I don't own any Matic again. I can still decide to go back to my wallet overview, and I transfer back the money I have in features. I just have to select from USD M to spot wallet. I take a maximum. Let me check if I've placed a trade. I've not closed. Okay, I have a position. That's why I have a position running, which I have to close. I close. Now we don't need to joke with this thing. Oh, it's real money. That's why practicing in this crypto like that, because just to do a small practical, you may be losing $50. But so if I want to transfer my money back from the features to the spot, I just need to go to overview. I take transfer. On that transfer, just click this wallet. Just click this arrow. Let it interchange the box. And in the first box now, you can now select USDT and future. You can take max and then you do your transfer. So I have all back my money in spot. And so I hope that in today's class, you've been able to understand in deep how futures and spot trading does work. We have done example, and I expect you that you should at least buy USDT of at least $50 and put in your Binance account to start practicals tomorrow. So we are going now after the next class we're going to be having is now brushing up the fundamentals of Forex and brushing up all the fundamentals of crypto, and to start with crypto research on tokens. And we're going to see how to buy tokens on Trust Wallet. And from there, we can now move to technical analytics, more research, and we can get into our lesson proper. So guys, it was a great moment with you, and I wish you an excellent day. Bye-bye to you all. People are seeing something. The price of Bitcoin is dropping down to $7,000 and it's coming back. Okay. shortly. Bye-bye. I hope everybody was satisfied though. Please, you don't deposit with Momo in your Binance account. Please, you don't deposit with Momo on your Binance account. You don't deposit with Momo in your Binance account. Please, you don't deposit with Momo in your Binance account. Please, you only deposit, you can only use your Visa card, which I don't even advise. You don't use your Visa card, don't use it, even though the option is there. If you want to deposit USDT, you look for a person selling USDT, you copy the wallet I told you and send to the person. So those who missed the class have missed this batch. Bye-bye. Those who have missed the class of today have just missed this batch. So I don't know what to do. I will not ever repeat. At the whole of this week, I'm not recording me a single lesson. All the lesson will not be recorded. So if you're missing my classes, you have missed your batch. Next batch, you pay your fee. Bye-bye.